mainly Christian Ashrafiyi. 25-year-old Rasha lives in mainly Shiite Shayyah in the southern suburbs, a bastion for Hezbollah. Her father Rashid is the local official for the Amal party, one of Hezbollah's allies.
We're just waiting for the electricity to come on.
Has it cut?
It's off. They give us 2 hours in the day, 2 at night.
Power-outs and water shortages are the stuff of daily conversation in Beirut. Generators and water trucks are part of the scenery. In the gap left by a weak state with crumbling infrastructure, people rely on themselves or parties such as Amal, which still control territories in the city.
There are lots of places like this around here, where either Amal or Hezbollah guys sit and smoke shisha pipes and try to solve any local problems. If there's an incident, we intervene, we bring the guys together and try to reconcile them.
Rashid fought for Amal during the civil war, yet Rasha, born 2 years before it ended,
We bring the guys together and try to reconcile them.
Rashid fought for Amal during the civil war, yet Rasha, born 2 years before it ended, grew up knowing little of his past.
I could see people were still afraid of my father and in awe of him, and that people came to him for help. But I really didn't understand that he had been a fighter.
Rasha says her lack of curiosity is typical of her generation. Things changed when, by chance, she got a job at this non-profit organisation called Oman. It turned out she was helping to create the largest archive on the Lebanese civil war.
This is our website, Memory at Work. It has lots of different sections.
The online archive includes documents on missing people and assassinations and a map of reported mass graves. Reported because only 2 have been officially acknowledged. Rasha got to work in the archives room where she sifted through the more than 20,000 newspaper articles that are now online. Soon she was reading everything about the war that she could lay her hands on.
I found it all a bit silly at first. Then I realised we were doing something very important, because we don't have a collective memory in Lebanon or a common history book. We don't know anything.
And the more Rasha learned, the more she found parallels between past and present. One day she was reading a newspaper report from 1985 about a bomb attack in nearby Bir al-Abed, when history repeated itself.
The explosion went off exactly as I was reading it, which was really frightening. I dropped the newspaper and I ran to the place of the explosion. I hardly knew what I was doing. I believe this happened to me so that I could go and see how the events